What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to day 3 of the 4-week pull-up program. If you made it so far, you have finished week 1. Well, once you finish the workout, you finished week 1, so congratulations on that. Today we start off with a bit of a twist, a 10-minute EMOM with minute 1 being 45 seconds of that Lat Voyager. If you want to refresh on that, just watch the beginning of day 1 and day 2. Then for the second minute, we're gonna do 45 seconds of shoulder adductions, okay? You could do this with a PVC pipe, 2 dumbbells, an empty barbell, whatever it is, or just body weight. It depends on how your shoulders are feeling. I recommend starting maybe with the PVC and then kind of climb up the barbell, start lighter, and then make your way to the 45. So let's go over what that looks like. So for this here, the goal is keep the core nice and tight. We're not looking to go all the way back here, but keep it in line with your head. We're going to push that bar up and slowly bring our shoulders back down away from our ears. So I'm gonna push them up towards my ears, slowly bring them back down. All right? So then you can do this with just body weight, PVC, lighter barbell, 2 dumbbells, small change weights, whatever you're feeling. All right, but the key here is to move nice and slow on the way back down. That's gonna help warm up our shoulders. Once we're done with that 10-minute EMOM, we're gonna go into 2 minutes of mountain climbers. And here, we're going to switch the focus. Typically, when we do mountain climbers, we tend to move our feet really quickly, but we're going to slow down the pace and focus on engaging our core. So what that looks like, I'm gonna come down here, really emphasize tucking my ribs towards my hips, pushing into the ground so I'm not like this, but I'm constantly pushing everything up, slowly moving my feet or my knees towards my chest. Really gonna start to feel that in the hip flexors, lower abs, chest, pretty much everywhere actually. And once we finish those 2 minutes of mountain climbers, that concludes our warm-up. We go into the work for today. We start off with a 6-minute EMOM of 1 T, 1 Y, and 1 W on the rings. So this is a different way to use the rings, so I'll show you what that looks like. So we're gonna head on over. And these movements are a lot more difficult than your typical ring row, so I would start standing a bit more upright. So you lean away from it, and you're going to keep your arms straight, move them out to the side to form the shape of a T. Come back down nice and slow, and back up. All right. We want to focus on using the muscles and avoid doing a kip on these. Right? We want to keep the body nice and tight, keep the core engaged, and just use our back muscles. So that's the T, literally, that's the T. And then we're going to go into the letter Y, right? So same thing, arms straight, except now I'm moving them up at a diagonal to form the letter Y. Again, keeping my core nice and tight. And then we end with the letter W. So this one, we're going to bend our arms at a 90 degree to make the letter W. So per each minute, we do 1 T, 1 Y, and 1 W, okay? Once we're done with that 6-minute EMOM, we go into 4 rounds of 12 push-ups, 45 seconds of max Superman pulls. If you're curious as to what those look like, check out this week's muscle breakdown or the day 1 demo video. And then we end each round with a 45-second max plate ground to overhead, okay? Now a couple key points of performance. For these push-ups, there's no score here for these 4 rounds, so what I really want us to do is take our time and focus on engaging the core throughout the whole push-up. And you can do whatever range of motion you feel most comfortable with. So if we're doing push-ups with our knees off the ground, we're gonna get into that mountain climber position. slowly pull ourselves down as low as we can go. If that's here, that's fine. And push ourselves back up, right? Nice and slow. And back up, right? Like I mentioned, the key here is to engage the core throughout the whole range of motion, all right? Give it a shot. Let me know if you have any questions, and congratulations on completing week 1.